We're live, we're live, we're live. Good morning and happy Martin Luther King Day.
Yes, this is. This is King Day, Muhammad Ali's birthday. Good morning.
Good morning, sweetie.
All right. Hope you had a great weekend. I surely did.
Absolutely, absolutely. I had a magnificent weekend. My weekend was amazing.
Magnificent, you say?
Magnificent. I am so excited about my weekend. It was magnificent. And it was restful and it was both.
You got to do what you kind of wanted to do this weekend.
Yes.
Friday night, we partied, y'all.
Yes.
We're always encouraging you guys to let your weekend and have some recreation, some recreation.
Absolutely.
So Friday night, we had some recreation, went to a karaoke party.
Yes.
And Lisa got a chance to sing a song and to dance her dance.
We sang.
And we got it on recording and all that. Plus, we got a chance to catch up with some great friends like Kat Ivy and Tammy Streeter. We had a great time catching up with them. And Enough Said Entertainment and BB as well.
Yes, I did. I'm so excited about that. And good morning to you, Miss Phyllis. Thank you for joining this morning. You know, I found out my mother actually told me I'm related to Enough Said. Well, falsely related, but it's still related. My godmother, Cynthia Brockington, is his cousin. And that's all the way from New York back down here.
So Enough Said has a relation to you in some way.
Yes.
Does he know this?
I don't know. I
tagged him in it. He'd be the kind to celebrate it.
I know. I tagged him in it, but I was surprised because my mother actually is the one that told me live on Facebook.
Wow.
That is so funny. Hey, Dr. Deborah, good morning.
Good morning, Dr. Deborah. I was thinking about you this morning, thinking about, because last time I talked to you in person, I think you were going through the process of how to sell the car and all of that. So I was thinking about had you got that done. But we do have a topic today. Yes, we had a great weekend. Yesterday is King Day. Today is King Day as well as Muhammad Ali's birthday. And we have a special guest today as well.
Muhammad Ali.
Yes. If a man wants to be called Muhammad Ali.
Call him Muhammad Ali.
So,
hey, Brittany, sweet pea, how are you?
Muhammad Ali is one of my heroes. He's my hero of heroes. Okay. And Martin Luther King is another one of my heroes. So today as a topic,
yes,
we want to talk about the weekend, and I hope you had a great weekend. We did as well. But as a topic,
we
want to talk about
of
and the impact of
heroes.
The importance of and the impact of heroes.
Everyone needs one. One of the important things that I got out of my husband, I watched a documentary with my husband, or at least a part of one.
Miles Davis.
No.
You didn't watch that movie?
No. Quincy Jones.
Oh, Quincy Jones, yes. Another
and one of the things that he said was, I didn't have anyone to aspire to be.
When he was a kid in school.
When he was a kid. Right. There was no one that looked like him, sound like him, came from where he came from, that you could aspire to be. So naturally, he
grew up in the 40s, okay, as a child in the 40s. Now, in the school system in the 40s, there were no black people in the history books.
No black
Not
people.
even in slavery times. They had none of that in the history books at all. Mm-hmm. And he lived in the slums, okay? And in his neighborhood, he aspired, he said, until the age of 11, he aspired to be a gangster. Because that's all he saw that had any kind of respect for themselves in his neighborhood.
Right. And then his father took him
to Cali.
Took him out of it. Yep. He took him out of it. He's like, we're going, let's go. And that being able to see things from a different perspective, and that's one of the importance of travel. I want to go ahead and give reading and travel, but I'm going to go ahead and give a plug. We do want you guys to come with us on this cruise in October, the Empowerment Cruise. You can sign up now. I think this deposit is still just $50. Go to bit.ly/empowerment cruise and come with us and challenge and change your mind. Let's have some fun. We're going to do some award ceremonies. There's going to be some amazing things that we get to do. Thank you so much.
Good morning, Miss Phyllis. Good morning, Dr. Deborah. Good morning, Brittany. Good morning, Miss Melissa Price. She's watching from over on my page.
Hey, Melissa Street.
Who mentioned Fallon's name to me this weekend? Fallon, your name came up in some circle I was in somewhere, okay, or something.
Good, I hope.
Yeah, it was good. I'm sure it was good.
But we certainly want you to come. Scrolling across the bottom is the link. It's bit.ly/empowerment cruise. Just put your information there. We'll contact you back to get your deposit. The deposit is only $50, and you have until I want to say September to finalize the cost, which is actually not very prohibitive. So we will look forward to having you to come along with us on that trip. But getting out of where you are so that you can see things from a different perspective is important. When I was a little girl, actually, they still had, I don't know if they have this anymore, but they still had the Fresh Air Fund.
Yes. I don't know if they have it anymore, but we all remember those commercials. If you're from New York or New Jersey, you remember those commercials, the Fresh Air Fund commercials?
I don't think I would ever let my kids go on anything like that.
Not in today. It's too dangerous.
I wouldn't have let them go then. I have better sense.
The program was, while we tell you about this, I want y'all guys to be thinking about this too.
Think about your heroes.
Think about, like, if someone had to put you on the spot and says, name one of your heroes. It don't have to be all of them, just one of your heroes. But the follow-up question, the next natural follow-up question is, why is that one of your heroes? Mm-hmm. Those are psychology tests and exams. I've done several of them, and mine was always Muhammad Ali first, and there's a reason why. But I will tell you that in a minute after we cover what Lisa was just talking about. The Fresh Air Fund was a program to take city kids in the summertime who had nothing to do but just hang around the city and send them up to a farm or country in the country. And the TV commercials was like, country life's a different world. Help them see another world. Give these kids 2 weeks away. Help them see a better day than the summer, than the city, than the summer in the city. It was a really, really funky song.
And honestly, I have to say I had really good experiences.
You did.
But I would never send my children there. I had really good experiences. I went back to the same family a couple of times. And actually, my away family was a lot better than my real family.
Yeah.
So I had some really good experiences. But again, that kind of leans me into the whole...
Fallon's loving your purple.
Thank you, Fallon, darling. This is one of my birthday scarves my mother gave.
Lisa got about 4 birthday scarves.
Yes,
okay.
I love them. They are me. With that, I think I would have liked if there were more people that looked like me, but I don't think I realized it then because I didn't realize that I looked like me. Quite honestly.
Yeah, you would typically taking little Black kids and sending them up to the country with a white family for the summer, for 2 weeks.
Yeah,
in the summer. Muhammad Ali's my first hero. Why is he my hero? And they had to list the reasons why.
Why?
And resilience, willing to stand for something.
That was my prayer today.
Yes, it was. Lisa prayed over her husband today. Thank God for having a wife that's willing to pray for her husband. Shouts out. Thank you for that.
Specifically, resilience.
Yes, but resilience, tenacity, and willing to stand for something even at the risk of personal loss.
Right.
Muhammad Ali had a principle. He was a minister in the Nation of Islam, and he did not believe in the Vietnam War. And he was drafted. First, he failed the test. Okay, they said no. But then once he became champion, they decided to change the ordering. Now you can be drafted. But he refused to go, and they stripped him of his heavyweight championships, and they would not give him a license to box. So they took him away his championship, and they took away his way of earning a living, and they took away his passport, so he couldn't earn a living abroad. So, and it was almost 3.5 years it was gone away. How did he make his money? Speeches and plays and all kinds of stuff. He did whatever he had to do to make it. However, then the Supreme Court overturned that ruling, okay, because he had every right to. Other people did too. And a unanimous Supreme Court decision highlighted to me that just because something is legal doesn't make it right.
Right.
Okay. That's another reason why Martin Luther King is my hero too. He led the 1955 bus boycott in Montgomery, Alabama. It was legal for Black people to have to sit in the back of the bus. It was legal for Black people to have to pay at the front of the bus, then get off the bus and go around to the second door and get on.
Because you're going to walk past and breathe the white people air?
I don't know why, baby, but it was legal. And Black people found that always risky because certain bus drivers, after you pay,
take their money and just get on.
Will lock the doors and drive on. Said you took too long and you had no recourse. Okay, because you couldn't accuse the police of anything. You couldn't make any recourse. You had no rights until about 64. Okay, 65, you say. But anyway, so he stood for something that was, he got thrown in jail a lot of times. He got All these things that he was fighting against were legal things. Slavery was legal in this country for 300 years, but that doesn't make it right. Okay, so
you might have a hero or someone that influenced your decision to do, be, or have something.
Yes.
Who was that?
Mine?
Other than you, you told
Muhammad Ali.
and
I have more heroes. Heroes that I've read about and because I've read about them so extensively, they become part of my fabric. Like John Henry Johnson, the founder of Ebony and Jet magazine and the Ebony Cosmetic Company. His story starting out trying to sell his magazines, his story was amazing to me. He's another hero of mine. Story of Earl Graves, founder of Black Enterprise magazine, a hero of mine. Dennis Kimbrough counts him as a mentor a lot. I got lots of them. Zig Ziglar is a hero of mine. And they become heroes of mine because of the things I've read and studied. And once I learned their history, what they came from, and it's amazing. All of my heroes had to overcome something incredible.
Wow. Hey, Chef Rev. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Chef Rev. We're talking the impact of heroes, and we do have a special guest that will be on with us in 10 minutes? At 9:20, we're going to bring our special guest
9:15.
9:15, so 5 minutes. We do have a special guest, and the special guest is coming at us with a topic
that is everywhere,
that you can't ignore.
You can't escape it. It is everywhere, and the good news is that it's more accessible to us. We're gonna let our guest tell you a little bit about
Lisa says she had a phenomenal weekend. Good morning, Chef Rev. Good morning, Arthur Lynette. She just says, good morning, everybody. It's cold outside. Oh, the weather outside. Oh, yes. Oh, the weather outside is frightful. I looked outside this morning. I could see we didn't move our cars at all yesterday.
No.
And we're not moving our cars at all today.
No. Nuh-uh.
We're not going to move at all. Okay. And that's okay. We good.
Okay. It's okay. I didn't have to dig it out because I'm not going out.
Now, between today and tomorrow, the temperature will be in the 40s. So probably
start melting.
Yeah, it'll probably be gone by late Wednesday, but we're going to get another snow, less than an inch on Thursday.
Well, Crypto Man Dan is in California. He ain't got no snow.
Okay. Well, that's going to be our guest today.
Yes.
Okay, Dan, the Crypto Man, he's going to be our guest in 4 minutes, and we're really excited. So tell us about why you felt you had a great weekend.
I had a great weekend because I had a surprise. So Kat Ivy invited me out to celebrate her birthday with her on Friday night. Her birthday was Tuesday, mine was Wednesday, and to celebrate with her on Friday. But what I didn't know was they were going to make it a collaborative birthday event. It kind of felt like it was my party too.
Man, when we walked in the door, now we older folks, we go a little bit early to parties, okay? We showed up around 9 p.m., okay? And the place already had a pretty good crowd at 9. Yes. The doors opened at 8. It was a karaoke party. Kat was already there. But when we walked in the door, and our friend said I'm holding the mic, they were emceeing the karaoke event, they announced us like we were celebrities. They applauded us. They came over. The McNeills are here and all that kind of stuff. And it was like, and then Kat Ivy rushes up and gives Lisa a big hug, and it was such a great moment, just walking in the place. They had reserved seating for us.
I know. It was so awesome. Oh, you got to meet Dr. Kimbrough
and the late Ron Brown. Yes, Lisa and I met Dr. Kimbrough a few times, actually.
That was Arthur Lynette met him. Yes, we met him a few times. Absolutely.
We got to be good friends, actually, because he's a New York Giants fan, just like me.
Even though he told you can't watch New York Giants.
He didn't say that.
He said in one of his talks, not you specifically, he said that if you haven't made enough money, you can't watch football.
Oh,
you
yes,
don't have time to watch football.
Yes, he does say that. Television in general. If you're not making enough money, you don't have time for TV.
Nope. That's
a Dr. Kimbrough-ism.
Yep, absolutely. Hey, Belinda, how are you?
Yeah, Dr. Chef George Allen, aka Chef Rev, they go for a daily walk, him and his wife. So they cut their walk real short today. They cut their walk just to the front door.
I bet.
Back.
I bet. We got the treadmill. We don't have no excuse for not going for our walk.
That's right. We got our treadmill. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go for my walk today. But
Good morning, Sister Belinda Houston. How you doing? Hopefully you had a good weekend as well. We got 1 minute to our guest. Come on, y'all.
And one of my heroes, actually, many of my heroes now I'm finding more and more that
Name
my
one.
heroes, well, they're common people. My heroes are common people. Both of them, of course, are my heroes. But I mean, I'm finding so much wisdom in so many of the women, particularly that I know. Women over 60 and over 70 are so full of wisdom.
Yes, yes.
And I am so excited that I have connections that they feel my spirit, that it has always been a respectful connection, and that I aspire to one day be a woman of wisdom at age 70.
Now, women over 60, according to George Fraser, between 60 and 70 is the single most profitable decade. He thinks that's the most profitable decade. He thinks the first 50 years of your life is for learning, and after 50 is for earning. But between 60 and 70, that's when you kind of got it right and start making your real money. That's according to George Fraser, and I have every reason to believe him. So let's bring him up now. This is a gentleman we met a few months ago, and we found him to be warm. We found him to be knowledgeable. His name is Uncle Dan, the Crypto Man. Hey! How you doing, Dan?
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Welcome. How are you, sir?
Oh, thank you. It's up early out here on the West Coast, but I'm doing great. I'm ready for you.
You ready for us? Well, we're going to talk to you, man. So first off, before we launch into questions and answers with you, man, please introduce yourself however you would like to.
Well, my name is Dan Evertsz, now aka Uncle Crypto Man Dan, and I have been in the financial services and mortgage industry for, golly, I hate to say it, for like 40 years. And, you know, I've always been on a mission to learn and teach people, you know, different aspects of financial literacy in all different areas. So, you know, a lot of people are not really paying attention to their finances, especially people in our community. So I'm on a mission to kind of, you know, just share, hope, teach, you know, and just really, really get the word out there because, you know, especially as we get older, you know, being secure, being safe, and having those streams of income coming in are really important.
Exactly.
Yes, sir. They certainly are really, really important. And again, I thank you for getting up early today. Now, Uncle Dan, he's actually, Lisa and I got to know him better because he's a member of our weekly networking group on Wednesdays. On Wednesdays, Lisa and I host a group called Empowerment, Virtual Team Empowerment. And Uncle Dan, it's industry specific, but he is our crypto guy.
Absolutely.
The only one we have on there.
The go-to crypto guy.
So Dan, you know, we got people on here, and I know the questions are going to come. Man, I'm afraid of crypto. I hear about it. I don't understand it. I'm going to sit this one out. What do you say to people like that, Dan?
Do not be afraid of crypto. Let me tell you why. Because currently the entire world is currently in the greatest wealth transfer in the history of man. Really. I mean, it's going that direction. You can't stop it because if you take a look at the growth of the internet, you know, every year from 1990 to 2000, it grew about 63%. Last year in 2021, crypto grew about 113%, twice the speed of the internet. And on top of that, it's expected in 2024 to have over 1 billion users. And guess what? I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that when you hear the word fiat money, all that means is different currencies in different countries. Okay, here in the United States, we have the dollar. Over in England, they have the pound, the yen in China, so on and so forth. But those are going away. People don't understand. They are really, you know, they're already conditioning you. Every time you go to the ATM, you put that card in there, that's a digital currency. So they're conditioning you right now. And it's nothing to be afraid of. It should be grasped. You guys should really, you know, try to learn as much as you can about it because it's going to be the wave of the future. Do I think the dollar is just going to totally disappear? No, but it's not going to have the power that it had before because of inflation. We all know what's going on with inflation. And because of the way these countries around the world are going broke, our country as well. They're just, I mean, I used to teach financial literacy for the senior market, and one thing that I knew was that even in the U.S. tax code, it's when the deficit gets around, I think it's 52 or 53,000, the U.S. goes into bankruptcy automatically. Now we're already at around 30 trillion dollars right now. So, if that's what we call, if that happens, that's called the big reset. So everything is going to change. So again, don't be afraid of it. Just really try to get involved with it.
Well, you're right about them conditioning us. Sister Lynette says crypto ATM machines are everywhere. She's right. I've been seeing them in gas stations. Crypto ATM machines. That means you can go to crypto ATM machines and bring out cash. Sister Stacy Harvey says, good morning. Good morning to you as well.
Good morning. You can actually pay people with crypto, like from your Cash App directly.
Okay, see, you can pay people in crypto. Dr. Beverly says the Bible is unfolding. The dollar is going to fail. Amen.
Amen.
Man, but there's so many wild claims, and I think that happens when the general society doesn't have enough of an understanding. When the general population gets a better understanding, wild claims have less places to live. Stuff like, I put $1,500 in and it made this much. Okay, wild claims, So how do we defend ourselves with that? I guess you're going to say, just learn more? What do you say?
You know what? There's a lot of claims out there, and some people are making money, but right now we're in a bear market. It's going the opposite direction. So you might have made $1,500, but I'll tell you what, if you weren't smart and took a profit on that, thinking it's going to be now, 3,000, 4,000, guess what happened? The market goes the other direction, and that $1,500 just went away. The people that are really smart are the people that, I hate to say it, but they're called whales in the industry, and they influence the market. So, to give you an example, the Dogecoin was the big craze for a while. Everybody's like, Dogecoin. Well, Dogecoin, people don't know, Dogecoin has been a crypto for 7 years. And it took 7 years for it to get popular. And then it actually shot up and kept shooting up. All the celebrities, the people that made the money, and there'd be many millionaires, don't get me wrong. But those people were in it for a long time when it was like a penny or even less than a penny. There's a term in the crypto world. It's called buy the rumor, sell the news. Well, when everything hit the news, guess what happened? Everybody started buying it, and guess what happened? All the whales started taking their profits, and that thing went down, 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 down. So a lot of people lost money. One quick thing I can tell you about crypto. I'm going to get into it. There are three things you can do in crypto. You can be a trader, which I don't recommend, just starting off jumping into trading. You can be an investor, where you can do your due diligence and find the cryptos that are going to be around that are actually going to make things more efficient. Because remember, crypto is nothing but a technology. And most people don't know that. They think it's some junk thing or something. It's not. It's a technology. And what that technology is going to do is going to be able to do things right now that we may do that are going to make things much easier. So, and then the third thing is there are platforms out there where you can make passive income as well. I'm number 2 and 3.
Look at the contracting stuff we have in the comments right now. Sister Leanne Cannon is saying, we love and respect her. She's saying, Warren Buffett says, cryptocurrency is not the way to go. I don't know anything about it, honestly. That's Leanne. Arthur Lynette says, I've been doing crypto for 4 years. Everyone get involved. Now, Leanne, I listened to Warren Buffett as well. What Warren Buffett also says, he says, if you're going to get into this kind of business, he recommends you read 20 books on it and get a mentor in it. Okay, that's what he says. Read 20 books on the subject and get a mentor in it. Leanne also said, we look fabulous. Wow, great to see you again. Great to see you again as well, Leanne.
Welcome back. Finally
that's back. Such conflicting thoughts.
It's so conflicting.
Well, you know what? Remember what business Warren Buffett is in. His whole life has been built in the stock market. And then all of a sudden, I mean, it would not be in his best interest to really start pushing crypto, because everything is built on, on the market, the traditional market. Now, this is like, it's still similar to like the Wild Wild West in crypto, because, it's like if you get involved, and you really should, but you got to be able to do it safely now, because a lot of people in the last 12 months, people have been scammed out of $2 billion. Let me throw that out, because they don't know what they don't know what they're doing. But if it's like being in the beginning of the stock market. That's what it is. Because a cheap stock usually is around $20, and then they go all the way up to whatever. You can get cryptos that are less than a penny. Mm-hmm. And so, I mean, even some really good cryptos that I'm going to throw it out there, like XRP, they're right in the middle of a lawsuit. But do you know what that technology does? So people understand the technology side. If you guys were traveling over in Europe and something happened, you guys lost your ID, somebody snatched your purse, whatever, and you'd have to call home to get somebody to send you some money. That could take you 24 to 48 hours. The technology with the banking system that XRP is kind of tied to, you'd have your money in 4 seconds. So that's because of the crypto technology. So that's just one example. You got to make sure you know what this particular crypto does. And once you know that, then you start your journey from there. And many times, because of the amount of people that are pushing a crypto like Doge, I mean, that took off. I mean, you got to have an audience for it as well. So if you don't know what you're doing, don't jump into it and start trading and just going wildly. I don't. You can do what you want to do, but I don't suggest it.
All right, let's catch up some of these comments. Leanne Cannon says 20 books in the mentor. Guess I'm not doing it. Ha. Dr. Beverly, go.
She says, stick with this gentleman and the people the empowerment duo bring to us, because they are just as many scammers, if not more, out there harming people than helping. Thank you for saying that as I was typing. You're welcome.
Yep. Arthur Lynette says Silver Eagle Bullion coins, good investment. She also says, yes, you have to read and study and have great mentors. Uncle Dan, now it's hard to talk about this digital currency without using industry jargon. I understand that. But sometimes the communication can be missed. Like you said something because you understand it really, really well. But you said, well, right now it's a bear market, and so it's going the other way. What does that mean? First off, and then after you answer that, Dan, please tell us, how do you believe you help in this arena? How you help?
In the stock market, crypto market, whatever it may be, bear market means things are going down. And, in the bull market, things are on the rise. You start hearing about Bitcoin when it hit 60,000, but, now you're hearing about it hit 40,000 and went the other direction. So, if you don't know exactly what to look for and indications, then, it could be a problem for you. Now, I have a specific niche that I deal with because, when I first got into crypto, I would listen to the so-called experts. And within 5 minutes, I had no idea what the heck they were talking about. Exactly. None. I had what are you talking about? Right. So as time progressed, it's been, the Lord put it on my mind you need to educate. So what I'm doing is, and generally it's for the 50 plus, and 50 plus and baby boomer generation, I'm putting together a crypto one-on-one for people that are relatively new to it. Yeah, where they can learn the basics, and when I speak to the class that's coming, it's going to be just a regular conversation. I want to make it easy for people so you can understand it, and I show them different things that they need to do, starting from A to Z, just the simple stuff. Number one, security. That is huge. Next year that they already expect people to lose up to $2 billion because they're going to lose their username and password. It's crazy. So I want to make sure that the simple things are covered for the person that's pretty much brand new. A lot of people are out there already into it. That's great. But a lot of people want to get into it safely, but they don't know how. You don't know who to trust.
Right. Yes, exactly. Let me jump in here too, because there's an adage that I really, really like. And it goes, if you want to impress people, make it sound complicated. If you want to help people, make it simple. Absolutely. So there's a lot of people just trying to be impressive by making it sound complicated. But the ones who can make it simple, they doing that just to be helpful.
Absolutely. Brian, what I've done is I put together just for your audience.
Here we go.
Well, no, it's good.
I know. I'm looking forward to it. I'm anticipating.
It's a 30-minute one-on-one mini crypto course. It's what is crypto, why you need to be in crypto, and how you get started in crypto. And that's free. It's something that'll just kind of like, if you don't know a lot about it, like some of the people in your audience right now, it's the perfect thing. So they'll just learn a little bit, and then, you can go ahead and do, there's a lot of resources out there. I am going to have a course coming up. That course is going to be very, very affordable as well, because it's not about the money. It's about the knowledge that I want to give.
How do people take advantage of that 30-minute one-on-one?
What they do is, if they go on to cryptomandan.com, they'll see at the top of the page it'll say book a one-on-one with Crypto Man Dan. Just go ahead and do that. And I'm an old school guy. So, if they want to ask a question, my phone number is going across the screen. I actually pick up the telephone unless I'm
that old school too, man.
I'm old school, man. Shoot, I'm very old school, and I like to talk to people. God, what's wrong with that? So people can reach out like that.
Amen. Hopefully everyone takes advantage of that. I really believe if you have an opportunity to learn something, you should take advantage of it. Especially, how much you say they have to pay for that one-on-one consultation?
It's called FREE, which
what?
Means free. Now, some people I have some colleagues that tell me I'm crazy. I'm like, look, it's not about that. As we get older, it should be a joy to teach just like basics to people so they'll learn. In our community, we're going to get left behind. So I don't want that to happen to,
all right, well, look, take advantage of it. If you have any curiosity at all, this is an opportunity to learn. You're getting a chance to meet the guy right now in person who could be helpful to you.
Stacy Harvey says, amen. Dan, Arthur Lynette says, we can see his information. Yes, we can. And Dr. Deborah says, what a great gift, Crypto Man Dan. Absolutely, absolutely. I am looking forward to hearing what each of you has to say about your connection. Going to give them a call, 415-756-6007. Again, that's 415-756-6007. We know some of our viewers are actually listeners. They can't see the screen, our podcast listeners. Shout out to you. And then definitely, if you just want to book that schedule or download that course directly, just go to cryptomandan.com.
Yeah, so we got like 3 minutes with you more, I think, Dan, okay. 3 or 4 minutes. Mm-hmm. But I want to make sure that you say the stuff that you came to say. And just in case we haven't asked you the right question, is it something that you want to particularly impart to this audience?
Well, I'll tell you, I kind of said it a little earlier. I'm sort of on a mission because there's not that many people that are really teaching just the basics to get you involved. That's what I want you to learn. I don't want to teach you how to trade. There are plenty of people out there that can, if you want to get into the trading game, I'm not into the trading game. I do my research. I've got my 6 or 7 cryptos that I know that are going to change. It's not for me. It's for my kids and my grandkids. I'm 64 years old. And I know there's the cryptos that I'm involved with. I mean, it just takes 1 out of the 6 to take it and take off. And then, the whole family becomes wealthy. And that's what the opportunity that people actually have right now. But a lot of people don't know, you don't know what you don't know. So I'm glad that you guys were, had me as a guest on your show, because education is key. And I'm going to continue to teach until I go visit the good Lord up there. My grandmother, Flossie Lee Hanu, was sitting up there waiting for me one day. I want to see her, not soon, but I do want to see her. And I will see her.
Okay, someone asked what your number again. We're gonna put your phone number back up again. And to schedule, go to cryptomandan.com. You can remember that, CryptoManDan. And here's his phone number, 415-756-6007. Again, 415-756-6007. I'm hopeful a lot of people take advantage of this opportunity that you've given them, Uncle Dan.
Absolutely. Kenneth Covington says education is key.
That's my cousin.
Amen. Charlie, good morning. Good morning.
Hook shot. Charlie's in the house.
Looking forward to hearing more. Make sure you reach out and speak with Uncle Dan. He does like to talk. He will answer the phone. I promise you. That is not like he is going to answer the phone.
Uncle Dan, I want to say thank you. You've been a wonderful guest, and I knew you would be. And I thank you for continuing to teach. Take advantage of his 30-minute segment, y'all, one-on-one. Get you some time with Uncle Dan, the Crypto Man.
Absolutely.
Anything else you want to say before you go, sir?
No, just thank you guys for having me. It's a real pleasure to get on your show and meet. And hopefully I'll meet a lot of new people. And
I hope so too.
So as well.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. And if you don't mind hanging out for us for just until the end of the show.
Sure. Absolutely.
If you can.
If you can.
Hey, I'm up. What is it? 6:30 in the morning?
It's 9:30 over
All right, we're going to put you back in the green room, so please hang out.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thank you.
How cool was that?
Absolutely cool.
How cool was that? Man, I'm so happy that Uncle Dan came through, and this is another opportunity for us to grow. We don't want to be caught unawares. You know, we want to make sure that we know some stuff. So, how was your weekend? My cousin Kenny is on right now. He recently had a birthday. He's in his early 50s. He's a little bit younger than me. What? Why are you shaking your head, baby?
Go ahead.
She's shaking her head already. First off, I love my cousin Kenny. Okay, he always was an incredible basketball player. Okay, I don't think he plays like he used to play, but he was always an incredible basketball player. I mean, athletic. Could shoot, run, jump, and him and I was very, very competitive. Okay. Now, when we were younger, I crushed him all the time. Okay. He couldn't hang. Even when he got good, I was quicker and stronger than him. So I would bully ball him. Now, right now, he's killing it. He's killing. He can't stand it when I tell stories about me beating him one-on-one playing basketball.
Living in the past.
Past. These are what do you call those stories? War stories or something like that?
War stories.
But he did get to the place where he surpassed my game. Okay. It was probably 18, maybe 19. His game did surpass mine, and it went to a level that I couldn't get to, even though I was good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know you can't stand me talking about me beating you.
Good morning, Felicia. We're glad you tuned in. We're sorry that you missed our early segment. We had an amazing guest on, and if you have any questions about some crypto info, you want to catch the replay and follow up with our special guest. Hey, Charlie, thanks for joining.
Now I'm glad Charlie Currens is here as well. We do have a topic. Mm-hmm. The topic of the day is the impact of heroes. Can you name a hero in your life? Lisa's named some women that's in her day-to-day life that are over 60 that have really fed into her spirit. I mentioned Muhammad Ali. I mentioned John Henry Johnson. I mentioned Zig Ziglar. I mentioned Martin Luther King. But is there a hero that kind of like is a guiding light for you, or a star for you, or a North Star for you that you model your life around? Kia Big Mike Evans.
Hey, Kia.
Good morning, Kia. Is that your yeah, I remember them. Yes, good morning. She says, I love you guys.
We love you back. Felicia, please catch the replay. You will enjoy it. And definitely follow up with your one-on-one with Uncle Crypto.
He offered a free session, up to 30-minute session with Uncle Dan the Crypto Man, or Uncle Crypto Man Dan, whichever way you say it. Okay. Lisa is my hero, honestly.
I love you.
That's a nice thing to say.
Hero too. Actually, I've seen the evolution of Kia, and she is a real life hero.
I was hoping Cat Ivy would be here. Cat Ivy and Sapphire. Yeah, I've heard us talk about the Sapphire hugs. Sapphire.
I got me one this weekend.
You got two.
Yeah.
And I got two as well. We got one when we got there. We got one when we were leaving.
There's something special about a Sapphire hug.
Let me tell you how
it
special
leaves a residue.
It leaves a residue. But I saw her mess up somebody else Friday night.
Yeah.
Before she got to us, she was making her rounds, hugging people. She make sure they put everything in their hands down so she can hug them, right? But I saw her hug one of the other ladies' boyfriends. Okay, she gave him a hug, and he hugged her. He was casual about it. He leaned in. Okay, this is a greeting hug, and she hugged the way she hugs people. And then she let go, and he stood there for a moment, like, "What the? Ooh,
it's a hug." It's an
I saw it on his face.
Therapeutic, anointed experience.
So Sapphire Fletcher, I was hoping she could come in, but Cat Ivy was also so warm and loving and happy that we were there. She was singing and dancing. It was just a good time Friday night.
And she made my sangria. I have to go get it, but then it snowed.
Yeah, we're not doing that in the snow.
Nah.
We want it, but we don't want to risk anything. Okay.
No, I'm gonna get it.
So that was Friday night. Saturday, what we do Saturday? Saturday we got snowed in, right?
Yes, Lord.
Or Sunday was snowed in.
Both. No, Saturday was not snowed in. Saturday was a rest day. It was the first rest day. But then Sunday just solidified the deal, honey.
Now, Saturday, I got a chance to watch good playoff football, and Sunday I watched playoff football too. And how much fun is it that the Dallas Cowgirls lost on the last play of the game?
My goodness.
I was loaded for bear. I knew if the Cowgirls lost, I was going to drop a bunch of cowgirl hate memes, and I did. And a lot of people did too. So I had them loaded. And when they lost, I said, Cowgirl fans, brace yourselves. The memes are coming. Now, I took them down this morning, okay?
Thank you.
I had them because, now I'm in work mode. This is Monday, okay? That memes, joke memes about football teams, that's for the weekend. But now we back in work mode. We're on Monday now. It's time to go make some money. Yep.
Absolutely. Yeah, you know what? I'm excited. I'm as excited as I have been for the past couple of days. I don't know if I'm just going to stay in excitement mode because this is my birthday month. But on tomorrow night at 7 o'clock is Women Empowerment Networks. Women Empowerment Networks. Ladies, you know that coming together is a really a therapeutic and anointed experience. I mean, like, I don't know how else to put it, but you can join us on tomorrow. And even if you're snowed in, it's okay.
It's virtual.
Because it's virtual. You can go to womenempowermentnetworks.com and register for 7 o'clock tomorrow evening to be a part of the conversation and the celebration of all that you do.
Women's Empowerment Network has impacted women greatly since 2013. Just as Male Empowerment Networks has as well. Now, Kia says, I need to know where I can get your book, Ma, and I need it signed as well. Now, which book you talking? Because Lisa's written 6 books. She's written 6 books, Kia. So we can help you figure out which one or just get them all.
Yeah, just get them all. Inbox me and I'll put together a package for you, my love.
Okay, so.
Anybody else that wants my book, you can go to IamLisaSantiago.com.
I am LisaSantiago.com.
Or you can order them on Amazon. But if you want them signed, you need to get them from me.
Now, Male Empowerment Network's been going on since August of 2013. Twice a month, we meet as men and teenage men. We gather because men need a place where they can be transparent. Men need a place where they can be around other men to be heard and listened to. And I will tell you, the Male Empowerment Network's meetings, they always have been good, but lately they've been gooder than good. The men have been getting together and getting it in. We talk it out as men. We talk it out. We hear each other in a loving way. We don't interrupt each other. And I mean, there's always a range of emotions. Somebody wants to yell or cry or get angry or happy, but there's always a lot of laughter. It's always a lot of hearing, always a lot of sharing.
Our guest, he had to come. He said, I love me some Brian now.
Yes, because I call them the Cowgirls. Now, I'm a New York Giants fan, and we had a horrible season. And we had a horrible season recently. However, one of my joys is making fun of cowboy fans. I make fun of the fans, okay? Because Dallas is the epitome of average, but they like to talk about how good they were back in 1996 when they won their last Super Bowl, 1996. So
just like college war stories.
Yes,
high school war stories.
So I find joy whenever Dallas loses.
If you got to go that far back to claim a win.
Yeah, that's what they have to do.
Bless your heart.
Yep.
But my
how many Dallas Cowboy fans does it take to change a light bulb? How many Dallas Cowboy fans does it take to change a light bulb?
How many?
None. They don't change it. They just talk about how good the old light bulb was.
I had to be careful because my great aunt Erlene, she is also a Capricorn. She just had a birthday. Is a cowboy fan.
Well, she's probably a nice lady otherwise. Don't hold that against your aunt, baby. Come on.
I'm not holding it against her. I don't want her to hold it against me that I'm married to the anti-cowboy fan.
I am that, yes. Anti-cowboy fan. No one's ever called me that, but I guess that's pretty close to true.
Yeah, that is true.
Oh man, Stephen A. Smith has been laughing about it ever since. Skip Bayless, I can't wait. When this show's over, I'm going to one of my favorite shows is called Undisputed, and the two verbal combatants, are Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp, and they get it in verbally. Now Skip is a diehard Dallas fan. Last night he posted a video of himself not even talking. He couldn't even make words. He was just the pain on his face.
Is he a Cowboy fan?
Big time. He was so pained he couldn't even talk.
Oh, Skip.
Yeah.
I know it wasn't Shannon.
Yeah. He's a Dallas fan. He couldn't even talk. So you know he's gonna get roasted today by Shannon.
I hope Shannon gives it to him.
He's gonna give it to him, and I can't wait to see it.
Good morning, Julie Ray.
Dear Julie Ray Hamilton, dear Julie, no one has named anybody yet. Come on, we only got a few minutes left in the show.
Who is your hero?
Name a hero of yours.
You okay?
Yes, Dr. Deborah Dunstan, name one of your heroes. Sister Felicia Gardner, name one of your heroes in life. Arthur Lynette, name one of your heroes. Kia has said that Lisa is her hero for real.
Melissa got to enjoy some of the snow. I think I saw her and the girls playing in the snow, or her taking the pictures. Julie Ray was definitely taking pictures. Absolutely. Julie Ray says one of her heroes is Maya Angelou. That's caged bird still sings, and Miss Phyllis. Absolutely.
And phenomenal woman. There's so many things. Maya Angelou is a great hero.
I did not, however, I'm glad that they did a coin in her honor, but I did not like the image that they used for the coin in her honor.
Okay, let's go ahead and do the greeting songs now because the show ends soon. Now, what we're about to do, this show again has been going on. This show has been going on since October of 2016. It's called Let's Talk About It. Her name is Lisa Santiago McNeill.
And he is Brian K. McNeill.
And together we make up what's called the Empowerment Duo. You see the sign. And the Empowerment Duo, we do have on this show, we talk about things. We talk about personal conversations,
business information,
and spiritual inspiration.
With a little bit of shenanigans thrown in.
That's what we talk about. Together we have an expressed ministry. And our ministry is
economic independence
through
empowerment.
Entrepreneurship.
Oh,
yes.
That part.
Senior moment. Economic independence through entrepreneurship. Yes. That's what we talk about, and that's what our ministry is. And that's it.
That's it.
Okay, to that end, we do this show. Now, some of you guys have been rocking with us for years, like Melissa Price. Some of you guys, and Miss Phyllis, and some of you guys are consistent contributors to the show, like Miss Felicia Gardner and
Miss Phyllis and Lynette,
yes,
and everybody.
And we like to thank you. And the way we thank them was greeting songs and with greeting logos. We'll start from the top today. Miss Phyllis George is up first. She has a greeting logo, and it goes, Miss Phyllis is here. So clear the way. Miss Phyllis is here. Now we can all have a great day.
Absolutely.
How about being known for having a great day? Dr. Deborah Dunstan is here, and she has a song.
Dr. Deborah, nonprofit strategist and funding coach.
Miss Brittany Thomas is here. It's good to see you, Miss Brittany.
It's Brittany Brittany Thomas. It's Brittany. Brittany. It's your time. It's your time. Yeah.
Miss Melissa Price is here. She has a song as well. We already talked about her having fun in the snow, but her song goes, bam, 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 bam. Melissa's on. Now it's time for us to sing her song. Melissa's on. Good morning, Miss Melissa Price. Go, baby.
Melissa.
Miss Fallon LaFleur is here. Oh, man.
I want to thank you,
Fallon LaFleur, for shining your light on kids. You give them someone to really point to with your nursing program.
You did good. Dr. Beverly.
Dr. Beverly has a logo as well.
Dr.
Beverly is on the show. Good morning, Dr. Beverly.
Good morning. Hey, Belinda. Thanks for joining. Stacy, thank you for joining.
Stacey,
all you have to do to get a song, you may be wondering, hey, they're serenading all of these people. How come I don't have a song? I want a song. you can get a song. Just come, hang out with us,
and say something.
Say something.
Contribute to the show in any
Let
way.
us
We can find you a jam.
what genre of music you like, or even pick a song, and maybe we will be able to come up with one for you. That's all.
Leanne Cannon's up next, and she has a song.
And it's Leanne. It's Leanne.
Time is a wheel in constant motion, always rolling us along. Tell me who wants to look back on their years and wonder where those years have gone. All of that is Miss Leanne's song, Strawberry.
Absolutely, absolutely. Arthur Lynette, baby. At this table we sit,
making it legit. Because when Lynette hits the show, good morning, Scroll Baby. Mr. Charlie Curtis has a song, Hook Shot Charlie. He's not throwing away his shot. He's not throwing away his shot. He's Charlie Curtis, a basketball artist, and he's not throwing away his shot. I'm going to tell you, he's a basketball artist. I'm telling you, he does this, spinning it on his finger, rolling it around his arms, taking hook shots from on the court, off the court, all over the court. You have fun watching Miss Felicia. Did we do Felicia's song?
No, we didn't. Felicia, we love you. You're
the one for me. Good morning again, Miss Felicia.
Julie Ray is here. Julie Ray
Hammondtree. Find out what she means to me. Julie Ray Hammondtree. Good morning, Miss Julie Ray Hammondtree. Kia says, glad I got to tune in. Thank you, Jesus. The snow gave me some time off of work because normally I would have been at work by 9 and I work 2 jobs, 7 days a week. This is such a blessing to watch. And I had an attitude when I tuned in. It's definitely gone now.
Amen.
Now that y'all are singing. Scroll, baby.
Oh, we are glad.
Kenny, you can get you a jam too, cuz just keep coming. And I remember because Kenny grew up in the 80s. He's in the 80s, baby. So we'll find you a jam too that works for you. If you just keep coming and keep contributing, we'll find you a jam. That's
right. Absolutely. And we appreciate your attending. You're coming and hanging out with us. We're looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Like, we're glad always that you come and participate with us. But Women Empowerment Networks and Male Empowerment Networks is a Zoom occasion, which allows us to also see and hear you. And so we really, really, really want to participate that.
Thank you, Julie Ray, for the MLK trivia. Martin was murdered on Maya's 40th birthday. I didn't know that.
No, I didn't know that either.
But I know a lot of Martin Luther King trivia. I was about ready to brace myself. Go ahead. Whatever you got from Martin Luther King, I probably know it. Okay. But I didn't know that one. So we can get out of here. Okay?
Absolutely.
Dan, please hang out for just a minute more. Thank you for joining us. We understand that any one of you guys could have been anywhere else. If just one of you had not been here today, we would not have had this many people. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Lisa's right. Tomorrow night at 7 p.m., we're going to host Women's Empowerment Networks and Male Empowerment Networks.
And it's Women Empowerment Networks. No S. But thank you so much for joining us. And you know what? Don't forget to have sex.
Bye.